Everybody, this is Tiger, and welcome to my Tiger Auctions channel. I have been lacking a lot lately. I do apologize for that. Um, wow. They did some updating, and the way this displays is a little different. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. All right, guys. Anyway, this morning I'm gonna go over Fast Track Bidfta here. All right. Um, my watch list has been depleted because of junk. I'll be honest with you. Um, Not a lot worth looking at. Um, I want to get these bands. I'm going to sell these bands out. Um, I need to get these e-tracks for church, and I'm gonna see how much these bags go for. I've been labeling them up to give out for my channels, for my YouTube channels. Um, so you know, I want I sold off most all my seats, and I'd like to get back into selling car seats. They're just not that profitable, to tell you the truth. So for me, it's kind of bittersweet. They got a collect. They got one of the Britics there. Being Monday morning, I went on. I don't know to drop my girls off for school, and just wasn't nothing to see. There just wasn't on my watch list or my saved items. Not much. So here you've got the Thule 615. I love Thule's. Anything Thule, I'm in on Thule. But you better make sure you got the keys. If you don't got the keys, uh, Google it and you got to figure that out. And that's a big man. It's a big pain. I like the cups. If I get a deal on the cups, the LO has two packs. Power blocks. The prices went up on Amazon, and I raised mine accordingly, and I've not sold squat here. I think I've got my big set sold. Just how it is. Car seats. I've got to look at getting some car seats again. I had to empty out all the old inventory. I like the tumblers. I'm not sure right now if I'm up for paying the money. Um, Rough Country. I've had good luck selling them, but other people out there feel that they can make less money. Okay. And so for me, I'm not thrilled on that, right? I don't want to. I don't want to spend $300 to make $50, $400 to make 50. That's not me. So it's got 100, 150, but other than that, I'm not too thrilled. Um, they got these tumblers up. Last time I was bidding on them, I won like two in Louisville, and I just had to decide was it worth that extra drive when I'm in Louisville, meeting some customers to get there and pick it up. I believe I left it actually. It just wasn't worth the time for me. Um, they got these Graco car seats on there. I don't know. I gotta look at them and see. Here's some tumblers. I'm not sure if they're glass or not. I don't really want glass ones. Um, Real truck oh, this is Nashville, so that ain't happening this week. Um, Women's volleyball shirt. Okay. Shirts. Cortina. I like the Cortina. It says used. That's okay if if I get it for cheaper. Um, I'm looking at some t-shirts. I can do some more logoing. Baby jogger, double. Um, Tour, double. Those are cool. Yeah, the motion, that's an as is. Let's see here. Um, the front looks okay. Looks like some scratches here, I guess. Yeah, I've had bad luck with these things so often. I mean, it was like uh, feast or famine. Best top. That's tomorrow. Another baby jogger. Um, hoodies. I just get them to logo up, right? That's what it's about for me. See again here. Here's okay. It says new, so that's a good deal. I'm okay with that. Casper mattresses. I'm not selling them. I mean, I got one left. I got to mark it down. It's horrible. It's just horrible. I might throw it on eBay, see what they're going for there. Um, so here's some car seats. Again, I got to see what the price is going to be. Here's a Thule. Now, it says as is. Okay, that's not a Thule. I don't know. That's not the Thule wheels. So I'm not sure. It might be a Graco. And that's the bad thing is people pull, yeah, sure, they click it and send it down the road. I mean, for a couple bucks, I'd be interested. I'm interested in these bags, 50 bags, $10. That's okay. Um, put my logo on them and give them out to people. I'm interested in this grommet machine. You know, got some grommeting to do. I got some banners to make. Um, the bed, I have seen enough of these. I need to go ahead and buy some to sell them. I can't sell them as like I want, but I'll move them because I'm not just in Cincinnati, right? That's the difference between a lot of us. The Nectar Premier. Okay, first of all, Nectar does not have a brand that says Nectar on it. They just click something because it pops up. Twin XL head and foot. Um, the downside is there's nothing that says head and foot. You got a little tear, right? Got to watch that. Um, so it's new. It's just it's got that little tear in it. So, but does it have head and feet? You're gonna have to rip it open if there's nothing on the side. And I use a little. I get a clothing patch. I iron that sucker on, and I'm good to go. Um, let's see. All right, what else we got here? There's these some clothing out there. I wouldn't mind putting my logo on, take it to Goodwill, but the downside is you see some of this stuff and the price goes sky high. All right, let's move on to the auctions here. Um, here's a carport. I'm gonna bet money that the carport is okay. Auction ended. All right, never mind. um, here's a baby jogger car seat. Most of this stuff is generic or just low end. Um, I need to look at getting an engraver. Here's the green energy um, generator here in Springdale, but um, it's a 1050 peak, so it's gonna be 8,000 running. $500. There's no profit for. I'm not, and I've not had good luck on generators. Be honest with you, lately, just not. Um, just not excited on any of this. Um, there's the Cricket. Now I've heard the Cricket for their advertisement. That sounds like something I wouldn't mind getting. Um, Maybe not today, but I'm interested. Um, I don't know this stroller, but we'll see if it's just a $10 piece of junk. Livestock scratch brushes. Okay. Huh. Okay. Wow. 400 bucks. I'm in on that. It says new. That's a good deal. All right. So there, learned something today. Here's the Bob. Pools. Pools. Once you hit that point of the year, pools stink. They absolutely stink. Um, I don't know. Pool cleaners, I don't know. Now I saw this brand here. Oh wait, what is this? No, that's the Graco. Those are okay. I mean, they just go way too high. Um, this other stuff is $50 crap. Joey Saffron, 279. I'm just curious. Now here's the stroller brand. I'm gonna say it's an even flow. That's what I'm gonna say. Is it's the equivalent of an even flow? Um, where's my time at on this? We're at 11 minutes here. We're gonna zip through this. Um, these big curved monitors, yeah, yeah. You better be able to get your money back. Um, there's the Britick that's on my list. Outdoor TV cover. I don't have an outdoor TV, so I'm not, you know. Xylophone, if I'm right. Xylophone. There's the Chico I was looking at. Uh, don't see much here. Unfortunately, they don't let you search by pricing. There's a couple baby joggers in here I could use to pick up the canopy. I've got a nice double, but I don't have a canopy on it. So I need to get two singles to make me my canopy. Um, no, there is not a lot of great value. Bike rack, scooter tire, 12-inch scooters. Let's see here real quick. Backpack. Okay, that's a $200 backpack. I'm not interested, folks. That's a waste of my time. Because somebody's going to think they're going to get $200 out of it, and they're not. Um, I'll tell you what, world's full of stupid people. Okay, there's the Thule. There's the power block thing. Let's see what this bike rack is. I'm gonna have to add that in. Wild Road, absolutely not. Uh, Come on, get no. All right. Well, that's it on this one, folks.
Well, let me tell you what. Let's skim through. Let's just skim through the top pages. See if there's anything else. Here's Columbus. There's an exhaust. I'm not in. I don't know. Borla's worth it. There's some others, but I've not hit on any exhaust in a while. Okay, that's just the truth. Car seat, a 4 drink. Man, okay, that'd be cool. But again, I got to find the buyer. Now, here's a little engraver. That would be cool. There's a couple car seats. Here's a couple rolling boxes. Printer. Of course, you can be lied to. Okay, it ain't gonna be the first time. Won't be the last. Uh, they got the upper babies, but boy, they go so high. It's not funny. The wine cool cigar things, I don't know. Here's a tent. I think it's inflatable. I've got one. I've got to inflate it and get it listed. Um, I'm hoping it does okay. Huh. Here's a pallet jack. They got me on that. Oh. Well, come on now. Let's see what we got here. I'm sucking. I'm just sucking right now. This $6,000 says it's in good condition. Huh. Well, huh. I'll be dang. It looks all right. I mean, again, it doesn't say, so it's no money back. So you better be careful. And I don't know the bidder numbers, so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if I'm gonna go check it out, I'd be all right. Uh, it's today, so that kind of sucks. But uh, if it was tomorrow, I'd go look at it. Strongsville, and I just can't get up. I just can't get up there. Just can. I just struggle. That's just too far for me, and the days don't work. Um, Here's a scuba tank. I don't know what the stroller is. Dehumidifier. Looks like a fuel tank, a storage tank. Um, well, here's a tent. I'm not sure the brand. Um, Florence, hey, I want to get a single slushy. I don't want a double. I want a single for my kids and me. Not gonna lie. You can always put some smoothie stuff in there. Um, Rogers has a set of step bars. Ah, there's a big inflatable. Huh.
Don't know how I feel about that. Pac-Man tabletop game. Here's a Thule. I think I had that on my list, and a carport. Now I'm curious about the carport. Um, no, come on, come on. A little portable grill. What do you know? $5. $5. Can you give me five? No. Uh, not seeing it. Okay, that's the one I've got on my thing. And of course, the carport is as is incomplete, box 3 only. Now, box 3 looks good. I see enough of these, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this one. It's one day tomorrow, so I could pick it up later this week. Um, I see enough of them. I think I could wait it out. Of course, I can be wrong, right? If you've never been wrong, this is the wrong place to be wrong. Uh, okay, there's another baby jogger. I think that's on my list. You got a maxi cozy right there. There's that's probably on my list. Jeep cover, pool covers. Never, 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 never. Uh-oh. No, and I think you're the. Wait a minute. 215. 15 by 13. Wow, that looks like a good box, though. That I'd be interested. Uh, box 3 of 4. So that tells you that. I mean, that's at least they're telling you that, right? Uh One more. We'll go to 20. We'll go to 20. All right. Paint Rust-Oleum. Yeah, not interested. As a reseller, no. Bad, bad, bad. Here's you carport and that Broadwell. Um, I don't know. Maybe new. You asked for pallet lots. Here they are. Um, and you can have them. Okay, let me tell you what. You can have them. I'll look at it for a second, but I'm quick to walk away. I've had many, many, many bad experiences. So for me, not interested. All right. Well, we went one pass. We'll just call this one last. Um, just it's not there, folks. They got a lot of volume, but doesn't. I got stuff that should be selling, and it's not. So for me, it's not worth it. All right. Let me just tell you that a lot of it's not worth it. So be wise in your bidding. Okay. All right, guys. I got to hang up here, and we're gonna get back on this.